and the stability of the global economy. It is very important. And now with the Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, this will be an added tool for somebody strong and tough like he to utilize to create this economic trade stability and fairness, particularly with China. With that, Mr. Chairman, I thank you and I yield back.
Mr. Speaker, I reserve.
Gentleman reserves. The chair recognizes the gentleman from California.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have no further speakers, and I'm prepared to close if the gentleman from Arkansas has no further speakers.
I'd tell Mr. Speaker, I say to the gentleman that I have one more speaker.
The gentleman reserves.
I reserve.
Gentleman from Arkansas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I yield 2 minutes for one of the newest members on the House Financial Services Committee, the committee whip, the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Herodopoulos, for 2 minutes.
The gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As a new member of Congress, I'm honored to be on the floor today to support this good bill. For decades, it's been suspected that China manipulates its exchange rate to keep the dollar value of their currency artificially low. Why do they do this? To simply manipulate the market, to encourage exports and discourage imports, tipping the scales in their favor. That is not free trade, nor is it fair trade. Even the World Trade Organization and the International Monetary Fund both prohibit the use of currency manipulation to gain trade advantages. However, like so many other issues, the Chinese Communist Party's lack of transparency on this issue has been a roadblock to taking action to end this unfair practice. So let's bring their trade practices into the sunlight. This brilliant bill by my colleague from Pennsylvania, who chairs the Financial Services Oversight and Investigations Committee, will require Treasury to push IMF members to take China's lack of transparency into account when considering China's shareholding at the fund. I urge my colleagues to support this good bill as a step forward towards fairer trade with the communist dictatorship. Thank you, and I yield back.
The gentleman yields. Gentleman from
Mr.
Arkansas
Speaker,
is recognized.
we don't have additional speakers, and so I reserve and I yield to my friend, Mr. Vargas.
The gentleman yields. The chair recognizes the gentleman from California.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am prepared then to close. And I yield myself the balance of the time. China has been accused of manipulating its currency to expand both its economy and global influence. Concerns about this include its effects on American interests at international institutions like the International Monetary Fund. This bill proposes a way to address that, and I support it. I reiterate my concerns, however, to do so in the light of Trump's effort to defy law, Congress, and the Constitution by ending our foreign aid programs, withdrawing from global institutions, and attacking our allies as folly.